Everybody, it's Raina. Yes, my hair is done today. Thank you. I know I probably get somebody. It's fun to have fun with your hair. I hope everybody's well today. I did a reading. I started it last night, and because it takes a while to kind of figure out situations, and I had a good night's sleep thanks to one of my subs. Thank you so much. She said that she would take Summer for the weekend and she would take her to Maryland. She lives in Maryland. And they were having a lot of stuff going on down there, and she would give me a break so I could get some sleep. And I thank you so much because last night was the first night I got some sleep. I appreciate that so much because I slept like a baby. And it was the first night, and I appreciated that you took Summer for the evening, for the night, and this weekend, so I can get some sleep. And thank you again, because she is a little. She follows me everywhere, and I appreciated it so much because I know she's coming to the end. We're coming to the end of our journey with Summer, and I know that one day, soon, and when the leaves turn brown, and it'll be time. It's going to be solved, and I don't know if Don's going to be dead by that point. I just have this feeling that he's going to do something because he doesn't want to go back to jail, and he's guilty, and he knows it. And anyway, so I did this reading for Gabby, for where Brian is, what's going to happen, what has happened, and I did part of it last night and part of it today. And when I got into when I put the cards back in the bag and I kept them separated from the other cards, you're not going to believe this card was the card that was left in the bag, the Tower card, which means it depends what cards it's around, but it can mean if it's around bad cards, it means a breaking down of something. It's probably if it's near like the nine of swords, the 10 of swords, like it can mean a catastrophe. I remember I read a lady's cards once when I was reading for him. I had a little business going. I had read in restaurants, and she had the tower, and then she had the 10 of swords, the 9 of swords. She had the death card. She had like all these, and I said, "What happened to you?" And she said, you're not going to believe this. Somebody stole my identity, and I went through 2 years of absolute hell trying to get it back. And I said, I know. I said, it's showing right in your cards here. So anyway, when pulled this card, I thought, yeah, Brian, this is the card. It's your card. So anyway, then I drew. All right, I drew a couple in here. I've turned up the light so you can see things better. Um, we have the 10 of swords, we have the devil, and we have the four of cups. That tells me that he's getting tired of being on the run. He's getting tired of the devil, of having to give up what he's used to have things his way. This means the need to let go of things. The devil card just means, it doesn't mean the devil, it just means to let go of things that aren't important in your life anymore. Um, to let go. Just like make your life a better place, a cleaner place, um get rid of the bad in your life, the evil things in your life, the things that are holding you down, tying you down. So he's tired of where he is. The 4 of cups and the 10 of swords mean he feels betrayed. Even though he just killed somebody, he feels betrayed by Gabby. He feels like, well, it's all your fault. You did it. It wasn't my fault. I know I have to go on and I have to do this, but I really don't feel like it. Like it's all about me. This is just a coupling of, this is all about me and my needs. My needs. You shouldn't have done this to me. You know, it was your fault. This is why this happened. If you would have taken better care, you hadn't betrayed me, you didn't do what I said, you didn't do enough. If you wouldn't have done this, this wouldn't have happened. So we've got that. Poor baby. And I know I pulled the 2 days ago, I pulled the Seven of Cups, and it was in a reverse position. And I knew that they had, it means things that are, ideas that are in the air, things that are not yet proven, not yet, they haven't come out into the open yet. It was reversed. I knew they were on the right track when they were searching that Everglades area. They were on the right track. That meant that they weren't searching in the wrong area. That's at least, but it's 25,000 acres or miles or whatever it is. But they were in the right track. But he knew what he was doing. He knew that area. So he thought he was safe. And the parents have a lot to do with this. A lot. So anyway, then you have the Ten of Cups, which means it has to do with unhappy family. Unhappy family. The cup has to do with emotional things. The 10 is the whole number, the whole picture. The heart, you'll see the heart is pierced. It means the unhappy family situation. The High Priestess and the Chariot it means this, I think this has to do with his mother. She is purposely doing something that is illegal to make a victory for him, but it's tearing the whole family apart. It's putting the family at risk, the entire family. She's leading. She knows what's going on. She is the dominant female. As you can see, she comes up quite a few times in this reading. She's the dominant female. It's not the father. He just kind of follows her lead. She is using her intuition and her female abilities to concoct a story, to manipulate people in a bad way. She's getting her way, the Chariot, but she's destroying the family. Instead of doing the right thing and turning her son in like she should have done, she's using her feminine ways, not that she's a sex pot or anything, but she's using her motherly ways, her intuition, her to do something that actually hurt the family, not help the family. Okay, here's the weak king. This is the father. He's not as strong. He's a talker. He comes up with a lot of good ideas. He's not actually a bad guy. The Two of Swords means somebody who's protecting themselves. This is what this whole thing is. The whole family's all screwed up. They're protecting themselves, like really, like strong. Like, we've got to keep this to ourselves. This is family. This is about family. It doesn't matter what the other family's feeling. And he's in a bad position. He's not standing up for himself at all. The Three of Swords means three people in conflict. It's like a sword piercing a heart. The cups, again, as we know, has to do with emotional things, things of the heart, love. This family is in total turmoil as far as the beginning of this reading goes. I mean, you can tell there's a lot going on, and it has to do with feelings, emotions. The High Priestess reverse is a total reversal of how you should actually be handling things as far as your intuition and how you're giving advice to other people and how you're doing this, because it's going wrong. All right, you have the Six of Pentacles, which means giving out to others, like appearing generous. And then you have the Three of Swords, which means basically it's a communication card, but it's not a good card. It means that the three, again, is stabbing at the heart. It's not a good card. It means the communication is all bad. It looks like she's giving. It looks like she's giving something. There she is, the Queen of Coins. She's holding on to the money. She's worried about her money right now. She's less worried about her son than or Gabby, or her family than she is about her money. She's looking at her money. She's thinking of ways that she can hold on to her money and not have to give any of it up. That's what she's thinking about. She's all about money. And the Three of Swords is the three swords piercing a heart. And she's already broken hearts. She's already acted like a total bitch. And totally, but she's appearing to be generous. She wants to, but she's thinking about herself and her money. Generous to herself. Okay. Which ones did I pick next? Okay, we have the nine of cups reversed. It means someone doesn't feel good physically. Someone's getting sick over this. Nine of cups reversed. It's just a feeling of sickness. Someone's going to get sick, or have to get ill, go to the hospital. There's a sickness here. The world upside down is like everything's falling apart. Death reversed means nothing's changing. Everything's the same. It's, this is a bad one. The Nine of Swords means depression. Depression could have to do with the Nine of Cups reversed, feeling sick, feeling ill. It could mean Brian's diseases, whatever he's got, conditions are getting worse. This is like a whole present into the future reading. His conditions, his mental conditions are getting worse. And his depression is getting worse. And his psychological condition is getting worse. He's temperance. He's losing it. It's reversed. It means judgment. It means judgment and temperance. He doesn't have anything to judge anything on. He's like losing it. He's like Don Wells. He has no perception of how to balance things right now. He's totally lost. All right. Then you have there's the money card, worries about money. And again, people fighting over money. There's money here. The Hanged Man. All right, the Hanged Man. The Hermit. They're going to find him. They're going to find him, and not that far away. But the Mother, there's the Cups reversed. Okay, you have the Four reversed, money. Let's see, the Hermit. The Hermit and the Hanged Man could be jail. Here. You have the Queen of Swords reversed. You have the Nine of Cups as a woman who needs money to be happy. Also, the Ten of Swords means trying and trying and trying and not being able to hold it together. The Pentacle reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse. She's trying to hold on to money really, really bad. It looks like there was a breakup, a really bad breakup. Obviously, we know what that was. I think somebody is going to snitch on him and turn him in his own family. It might even be his own mother. Up here, because right here we have a lesser harsh queen, the Queen of Batons, and we have the Seven of Batons, which means just like holding your own. We have the King of Cups which is basically a good man, but a weak man. And the Valet of Swords, which is somebody kind of coming into a situation and kind of hacking away. We also have the Valet of Cups, which is, but at the same time, the Six of Swords. An invitation from somebody. Somebody comes in who's more gentle and kind, but in a weak way. And then there's moving out of difficult waters, but there's big secrets behind it. We have to figure out who the Valet of Cups is. There's someone in the past that has something to do with this. A weak man moving out of more difficult waters, and there's so many secrets behind this. So many secrets. Then you have a news right here. The Knight of Batons, which is news, and then you have the King of Coins, and then the Hope card, and then the Lovers, a Cup, and then the Eight of Wands, but it's reversed. So it doesn't mean holding your own at all. This very well could have been, some people think the Sun is like a pregnancy, and the Lovers reversed means it wasn't meshing. The Cup reversed is the total love card. And the Sun with it, and the Lovers reversed also, could it mean she might have been pregnant? And the secrets, the innocence of the Knight of Cups, and then the harsher sword card, like moving away, and then all these secrets from the past coming out, like everything's like exploding here. She very well might have been pregnant, and that might have caused, that was news. The Knight of Batons is news. The king, the problem would have been money and not wanting responsibility as the problem next to the Sun card. He didn't want, something made him cave in on the responsibility card. He changed his mind for some reason. These cards all say the same thing. He changed his mind. But why did he change his mind? There was some news that made him change his mind completely. And there's a secret along with it. Secrets. There's something we don't know yet. And his mother has been trying her best to help him along, but she's doing it. She's breaking up her own family while she's doing it. And she's not a very nice person. And she doesn't care whose family she busts up, as long as she's okay. And she's looking at her money. That's all she really cares about. She's trying to collect her money. She's trying to make sure that she has enough. That she's okay. But she's not going to be okay. That's what the cards say right here. She's not going to be able to hold on to her money. She's going to lose a great deal of money. She's going to be found out because she's probably doing something illegal. The Judgment card is also reversed. She's probably doing something illegal. Well, if she's hiding out Brian, or she knows, she's definitely doing something illegal, and they will be caught. She's the stronger one. The husband is the weaker one. This reading reeks of dysfunctional, illegal, criminal secrets, and poor little Gabby was stuck in the middle of the whole thing, and the whole thing ends in disaster for Gabby. If she would have gotten out when she could, I believe she was holding a secret, and I don't know what the secret was. He was holding secrets. Um, so that's what I have so far. He will be found, and I'll believe he'll be turned in by his own family or a close friend. Um, because they just don't want to deal with it. They're afraid of getting caught, and they're afraid of going to jail. Um, because the whole family is in danger of getting caught, and the mother is not using her she's not using her senses by doing what she's doing, because she's in danger of putting the whole family at risk. But she's telling everybody to cover it up. And some people are going to realize that when you cover it up, that's criminal. There's now an arrest warrant out and criminal charges. So there's a lot of infighting in the family, and the mother wants to protect her money. I've really had it with her son. She's not trying to protect him. She just doesn't want to. She's trying to protect her money because she's looking at lawyers. Like, I know I have to pay for a lawyer, and she doesn't want to. And their family's over. Um, it's over for them. They could have made this right, but they didn't. They chose not to. They chose to be selfish. So that's all I get for Gabby. I haven't done a reading. I tried to contact her or anything like that. I slept last night, so I was just happy about that. And we continue to pray for little Michael Vaughn, and of course Summer and Gabby, that she finds peace, and that he'll be caught, and he'll be caught very soon. They're looking in the right place, and I believe he will be turned in by his own family. Um, it won't be like he's snuck up, he's snuck up on. He'll be turned in. Um, so he's getting tired already. He's very tired. He doesn't want to do this anymore. He's had it, and he's blaming Gabby for doing what she did it. She did it. I just wish those it's no Monday morning's quarterback thing. I wish the policewoman, somebody, they'd be trained to tell that something was very wrong. And I mean, the witnesses said there was something very wrong. They could see this. Why didn't, anyway, she was such a sweet, beautiful girl. How sunny, like sunshine. You just looked at her, and the whole room, the whole picture lit up. Like she was so full of sunshine and life. And anyway, so let me see. Batons. I don't know. Maybe even the father's going to turn him in. Nah, the mother wouldn't turn him in. Maybe the father will turn him in and tell them where he is. And they better do it quick before he gets away. King of Swords versus the Valet of Swords. This is not sitting well with the whole family. The whole family's going to be busted up. Well, anyway, okay, well, that's the best I can do right now, and we'll just have to keep our ears open and our psychic energy, open, and just move on. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I have a doctor's appointment in a little bit. So I love you, and thank you to my friend who took little Summer for the weekend so I could get some rest. Really appreciate that, and I'm sure she had a wonderful time. I know she did at the beach when we took her, and she was there with me in the water, and she even showed me pictures later of us in the water, and that's where she loved to be. and she loves the ocean. Anyway, I love you, and you take care, and God bless, and we'll make it through. Bye.